Ooh, my whoring senses are tingling. The wall. Why does a wall separate South California from its northern sibling? NUSA officials will tell you it's about ensuring freedom and safety. After all, the first thing that comes to people's minds when they hear North California are shifting nomad families, illegal immigrants, and violent criminals of every stripe. They'll say the wall is necessary for customs officers to prevent smuggling. We're not just talking about drugs. We're not just talking drugs. Markets on the rise for trafficking include illegal cyberware, assembled in old hangars, biotech equipment, and precious items from orbital stations and lunar colonies. And understand that. And I understand that. I can even understand that when you cross the border, you willingly waive your right to privacy, from having your face scanned and registered to your car being tracked by heavily armed drones that transmit your real-time coordinates to a rapid response defense system in orbit, on the off chance you're, in fact, a terrorist. For the split second you go through the security gates, Militech or whoever won the bid to secure the wall won't allow you to forget that you're in a potential war zone. And that's exactly what the wall is, a reminder. Reminder of how fragile peace and independence of our city is. As an eye citizen, I see the wall relatively frequently. Thanks to that concrete monstrosity, there's no real other way to describe it. I always bear the cost of peace in mind. Is it good, is it bad? You decide for yourselves. Journal. Let's see. There's a Cyberpsycho nearby. Whoever killed them was packing out of hate, a lot of rage. Those things don't fade quickly, be careful. Does a cyclone of dust and sand stirred up by a cyberpsychosis sound exciting? Then I do have some good news for you. We'll leave the note that's here for now. Wow, stop on a Oh. Oh yeah. Stop on a fucking dime. Whoa! I'm intentionally letting whatever happens, happens. You know? I'm hardly gonna get pissed over it, you know? Maybe I should have paused the game so you didn't miss some of that. Oh well. No hunger. No tech. Can't scan any of these people. They're just fucking executed. I'm a little annoyed at myself there for not pausing. I was kind of expecting the game to pause itself. And then it didn't, but I was just still kind of grooving. Just still kind of doing my own thing. So you missed a little bit of the ride there, and I do apologize for that. It took... Oh, it's odd that the NCPD would count this as a thing, you know? But, okay, my glasses. I could reload back at the camp, but it's not likely the same thing. Oh, Takamura. It's unlikely the same thing would happen again, you know? Even if I tried to do it. You know, I'd hit a different bump this time or whatever. I'm just gonna have to leave a ride and not do it again. Out tab like that. But had you not returned from I'm alive and well. But had you not returned from me, I could not send you that message. Thank you. Glad you're in one piece. We're just getting warmed up. Right now, I'm waiting in a secure location. You saw for yourself, it's hard to read her thoughts, but I have this strange feeling that she's already devising some kind of plan. I trust her. I advise you do the same. We'll be in touch. If you bow your head, then only to one of higher standing. I'm not sure you want me to interpret that. These are words of wisdom that have offered me guidance through my life. 1, 2. These are words of wisdom that have offered me guidance throughout my life, as I hope they will for you. What do you plan to do? You know of what I'm asking. Don't know yet. I'm sticking to the plan. Hanako on my back will be a big help. Perfect. So no sensible choice, my friend. First, it was me on your side, now her, and soon all of Arasaka. Even should you abandon your body, never abandon your honor. Never stray from the way. Miyamoto Musashi. That is a great rack. I do always wonder, like, how would, famous people from history take the fake editions of characters made after them, you know? Like, look at, say, the Julius Caesar one. It portrays him as this huge, morbidly obese guy. Like, disgustingly so. Look at the, Nightingale one. There's tons of different characters, or look at the Da Vinci one. There's tons of different, like, servants in Fate that are based off historical figures. Some based off fictional characters, like, say, Sherlock Holmes. Then others that are based off real-life people. Actual real people. What would those real people think of them, I wonder? Because, like, Musashi there has a character in Fate who's... I'm not sure if she's one to saber face, but she is a saber, and she's a she, and there's tits, Or look at Nobunga Oda. Also has a character in Fate. In fact, he's got a few different versions. A few different Nobus there. And I wonder what he would think of them. I imagine a number of them probably wouldn't approve, but others would. I wouldn't be surprised if some would find it funny and be like, "Alright then," Some probably would have a sense of humor about it. Others may disapprove. But I always wonder who would be who, It's always hard to tell. It would be impossible to tell. Just like from general, like, conception of a person in history, then even if you read deeper into them, it's hard to tell. It would be hard to know because there wouldn't have been anything like this, for you to base your idea off of. I just to explain what I was saying there was I remember seeing I had like a particular idea of Nightingale before, and then I ended up stumbling onto a bit of her writing. Apparently, it's this fragment of a letter of hers, and it's a hell of a read. I got it here. I'm gonna read it again. This is the third time I've read it in a thing, though this will probably be the first time you've actually seen it. Because I'll be skipping this ahead. One sec. 56, 57, 58. So yeah, I'll be skipping this ahead. Like releasing this sooner than I'd intended. Like this whole series, not just like these episodes. Like I was planning on releasing these episodes at some nebulous later date. I can look that up quite well. I can't look the date up, but I can say what this should be preceding. Preceding? I think that's it. That feels wrong. I'm saying it wrong. I think it was Rock and Stone, the Deep Rock Galactic. I think that was going to come before this. I did a couple episodes of that. There's also Red Faction Armageddon. I got distracted from that. But yeah, this was probably going to be fair few months off at the very least. Maybe late 2023, maybe 2024 at the very most. But I don't think my shooter backlog was that long. Actually, I did have all that Fallout footage, didn't I? That would boost things up. But my first reading was in a bit of Monster Hunter Rise. My next reading was in a bit of RimWorld modded. Kind of deep in, I think. I recorded a lot of that over a short span of time, like a year's worth of footage. I'm not sure I'm leaving that reading in that. I have no idea. I'll let future me deal with that when I get to editing it. I've read your book half true, and I'm immensely charmed by it. But some things I disagree with, and more I do not understand. This does not apply to the characters, but your conclusions, e.g., you say, women are more sympathetic than men. Now, if I were to write a book out of my experience, I should begin with, women have no sympathy. Yours is the tradition, mine is the conviction of experience. Now look at my experience of men. A statesman past middle age, absorbed in politics for a quarter of a century, out of sympathy for me, remodels his whole life and policy, learns a science the driest, the most technical, the most difficult, that of administration, as far as it concerns the lives of men, not as I learnt it in the field from stirring experience, but by writing dry regulations in a London room by my sofa with me. This is what I call real sympathy. Another, Alexander, whom I made Director General, does very nearly the same thing. He is dead, too. Cloud, a poet born, if ever there was one, takes the nursing administration in the same way. For me. I only mention 3 whose whole lives were remodeled by sympathy for me. But I can mention very many others. I've never found one woman who altered her life by one iota for me or my opinions. Now just look at the degree in which women have sympathy, as far as my experience is concerned. My experience of women is almost as large as Europe, and it is so intimate too. I've lived and slept in the same bed with English countesses and Prussian Burinen. No other woman has ever had charge of women of different creeds that I have had. No woman has excited passions among women more than I have. Yet I leave no school behind me. My doctrines have taken no hold among women, and I attribute this to a want of sympathy. It makes me mad. The women's rights talk about a want of a field for them, when they know that I'll gladly give £500 a year for a woman's secretary. And 2 English lady superintendents have told me the same. And we can't get one. There's ellipses here. Just abbreviating a bit. They don't know the names of the cabinet ministers. They don't know the offices of the horse guards. Now I'm sure I did not know these things. When I went to the Crimea, I did not know a colonel from a corporal. But there's such things as army lists and almanacs, and you can never find a woman who, out of sympathy, would consult one for my work. I do believe I am like a man, as Part says. But how? In having sympathy. Women crave for being loved, not for loving. They scream out at you for sympathy all day long. They are capable of giving any return, for they cannot remember your affairs long enough to do so. They cannot say the fact accurately to another, nor can the other attend to it accurately enough to for it to become information. Now is not all this the result of the want of sympathy? I'm sick with indignation at what wives and mothers will do with the most egregious selfishness, and what people call it all maternal or congenial affection, and think pretty to say so. No, no. Let each person tell the truth from his own experience. Every time I read that, I know it. Like, I know what she's gonna say, but it feels like the written form of a fucking haymaker. You know, just walking along the street, suddenly here comes Florence Nightingale with the with the haymaker and breaks your neck. I remember hearing a claim going around online that one of her descendants came out and said that, you know what? No. The depiction of her in Fate is pretty accurate to how she was. Like, apparently there's letters of her, like, threatening to bite someone at one point. There was, like, she was a fiery woman, basically. There was, I'm not saying necessarily it matches with what her Fate character did, but she was just a very fiery woman. There was some cabinet was locked, and I guess she needed something inside it. She just grabs an axe and starts breaking the door down herself. And I think there's more besides. But, yeah, that's what internet lore is claiming. I've never actually looked into it. Should do so. Though honestly, even if that bit's not true, she does still sound like quite the card. She honestly, I wish I could have spoken to her, you know? She seems like she would have been an interesting lady. And certainly I would have also been curious as to her take of the depiction of her in Fate. Just as a curiosity kind of thing. Because it's such a weird thing, you know? Like, it's one thing, like, oh, here's a story in King Arthur, or, you know, here's a story on this person, and it's a historical based on them. But then it's like, okay, like, hey, Leonardo da Vinci, here's your depiction in this work from the future. And he's there confused as to why he looks like anime girl Mona Lisa. You know. Or, you know, Nightingale confuses why she's wearing a military uniform and it's got a gun. You know. It just... I've lost my train of thought, but it would just be fucking interesting, you know? Just to see what they think. Like I said, I imagine a lot of them wouldn't approve of it. But I will imagine others may actually approve of it in a sense. If only, like, that's weird. And, you know, like, they can do whatever. Not approve, but in just a not condemning sort of way. Oh, River.
River.
B, hey. I need your help.
Sounds like it.
So, yeah, I misclicked there. But I'm always curious, like, how would they approve? Would they disapprove? Would their approval just be a mere, like, yeah, they can do what the fuck they want, you know? It's always just a curiosity kind of thing, because it's such an odd thing, you know? Chase is underway. We have visual neutralized targets. Neutralized, really? We could just detain them. Why didn't the report that you found them dead? There was an accident. We won't take them without a fight. There'll be bull marks. So, what? So so now you're a fucking coroner. Sergeant, I've just absorbed an accident. All fugitives were killed. Much better. Copy that. Huh. Charming. Don't think they had that before. But yeah, I had like a vague image of what like Nightingale was like when I was younger. A vague image of the woman. I'd heard a little bit about her. And then I read that, and it was just like, huh. That's goes against what I expected. Like I said, it's like the written form of a haymaker. You're walking down the street, you know, like you're prancing, you're like, oh, glorious day, fabulous day. And suddenly, out of the darkness, leaps Florence Nightingale with the haymaker, you know. That's what it's like reading it for the first time. For the first time. After that, I just find it hysterical. Ooh, chunk of cash. What now? Caught Alvin at the border. Gotta help him. Meaning I gotta... Not you. You know I can't. No, told you all not to move the car along that route. I know. But it is what it is. Help me out? Shit. Where are they holding them? That new Militech detention center. One by the border. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that one. No chance. We'll never get through that. We'll never get through too many soldiers. We've got intel inside. We have maps. We know when to go on their brakes when their numbers drop. All right.
River.
V, hey. I need your help.
Sounds like it. What happened?
I should talk about this on the holo. We gotta meet.
When and where? Tell me.
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
Do my best.
Thanks, V. Till then.
Probably should just deal with this Cyberpsycho before they kill anyone else. And then I can go help you. It's not till this evening anyway. Oh, the Carol House. Great. Could try and shoot the shit out of him, but don't accidentally kill him. Not sure what that's on his ass. I don't know what these do. I think short circuit is non-lethal.
Listen, I need something strong. You got something? Strong something?
Ow. Moving. Wow. Again. Hesitation is defeat. Oh, come on.
River.
V, hey. I need your help.
Sounds like it. What happened?
I should talk about this on the holo. We gotta meet.
When and where? Tell me.
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
Do my best.
Thanks, V. Till then.
I think I might just bring in my car. It's non-lethal! Oh my god. Okay, I get one chance.
V, hey. I need your help.
Sounds like it. What happened?
I should talk about this on the holo. We gotta meet.
When and where? Tell me.
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
Do my best.
Thanks, V. Till then.
Fuck. Somehow he didn't notice that. God bless his blindness. Respect. Koshi. Just give us time. V, there's a Cyberpsycho in the Badlands hanging around some truck full of cyberware. Go check it out. As far as I know, no one's claimed responsibility for this mess, although the wheels got Raffen written all over them, and it's on their turf. No signs of external violence, so the attack must have happened from the inside. When Raffen's cracked, or a prisoner of theirs tried to make a break for it. Either way, the fact it's all really quiet, not one soul seems to give a damn, don't bode well. Keep your optics peeled. Fucker. Ow. Come on, let me jump up. Fucker. Got it. Oh, move. It's really hard to get damage on them. Don't worry, I'm not actually gonna kill them. Just since they're so hard to damage. I'm just softening them up first. Worked on that one boss. Oh. I do approve of that chainsword. We be Marines now. One more. Shiv for the win and Raffin fever. This shit is pointless. We can't get in and out of him, and the stench of all that blood is making me want to puke. Let's make some use out of him while he's still breathing. Go for a ride, he'll help us with the gear out there. Or the avocados can find water. Even the deep reservoirs. Like a living, breathing dowsing rod, you know? I mean, that's what they say, but we could test it for real. So we tied him in front of the car so he can show us where to dig? Well, he'll be doing the digging, so he doesn't pull any smart moves. Sounds like a plan. Grab the gonk and let's go. That's fucking stupid. Unresponsive, no pulse, severe blood loss due to severe blood loss due to severe lacerations. Same there. Same there. Dead bum. Are all these dead bums? Yeah. Okay, not sure why he was all the way over there, but sure.
Well.
Biotech Sigma, Donner and Savage, storage of high quality cyberware case, storage of high quality internal organ implants. NDA. Couldn't steal on him, sadly. Of ale. The body, deceased rate, blood type A+, mutilation from car accident and asphyxiation. Saul Bright and Amalia Wise. Lost or transported parts for the new research center. Lost or transported parts for the new research center when missing on Aldecado turf. Our meaning whose. Meaning biotechnicals, but I'm making some private inquiries at the moment. We work on the same turf, but that doesn't mean we have to step on each other's toes. Not our problem. You're in the Battlelands, and out here, you stand to run into all sorts of gangs and threats. Maybe you should have chosen quite a location for that new center. The Nature Research Center demands discretion. We need it done out of the way as far out of the city as possible. If we were to hire someone to track down our cargo, how much would a job like that set us back? Ah, considering the apparent value of the cargo, the price will be high. Eurodollars, please, and with a deadline. Like I said, the price will be high, not just in Eurodollars. We can get those out of any contract out here. So what's your ask? Reversion, transpiration, 0 fights. But not ready for the market yet. We'll put them on the market, a prototype series. It is, unless you're in no hurry. Alright. Small prototype batch, but I can't guarantee they'll grow. They're still in the testing phase. They haven't even been planted outside of lab conditions. And what sort of deadline can they count on for recovery of our cargo? Sort of looking once those first buds bloom. Shouldn't be too long after. Not entirely sure what thing he's after, but he's almost trying to bust our balls a bit. So, I'll give him that. You're almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner when Cyberpsycho managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be an autocado body of a prisoner I rescued from the same outfit. Had no choice. Took him out the hard way. I wonder, is there a way to take this out the non-hard way? Someone else is saying that you can't complete the quest if you kill any of them. And even if he isn't killed, a grave will appear for him in the Autocado's camp. It's not necessarily a bug, as the wiki's putting it. They could see him as dead, considering that he is cyberpsychosis. Because you don't come back from that. Yeah, all the advice I'm seeing is to shoot him. You can't really melee him down. So okay. Even though I did finish him non-lethally, it didn't count in his case. They expect you to kill him. You're almost right. No, that was unexpected. I'll relay this info to Dakota. Avocados will definitely want to know what happened to one of their brothers. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, and it looks like they tried to beat as much useful intel out of this program could make make Saul watch, hoping that he'd crack. Eventually took him for one of their rides through the desert. That's when things got out of hand. Probably mistook you for one of them. I'll spread Dakota's sad news was you following them. Makes no difference now anyway. Better for them to think you went down fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, it wasn't a bug. The wiki claimed it's a bug that even if you let him live, a thing will appear. A grave will appear. The game, this quest seems to only have one result. I finished him with melee, but they still considered that a kill. So that would be more the bug than the grave appearing either way. But, sorry, that distracted her. Let's try again. Just gonna lead. Damn. Should have had the crowbar ready. Could not move there. He took a percent of damage when I wasn't near him. There we go. Motion board is getting annoying. Ow. Dead. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten so aggressive. I was starting to feel pretty damn tanky. Gotcha. any melee mods? Ow. Damn it. Oh, fucker. I nearly got him there previously, so I can do it again. Just wish I had a better melee weapon. Nope. Denied. Thanks for standing there. Go off. 7% damage. Ah. Ow. 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 Could you charge up a shot? Oh, now you do. It's not seeming to work. I think I might have changed the key binding on it. Ooh. Ooh. 13%, baby. Damn it. 1%. Bonk. Damn it. Fuck you. Bonk. He didn't die! Ah, I think I sent in an extra swing and that killed him. That, or maybe I just damaged him too much with the lethal rounds that killing him, then with hitting him with the non-lethal thing killed him. But maybe I just spammed out too many swings and that did him in. That could be it. I think that's it. I just swung too many times and one of them did him in. One, two, three, four. Do appreciate how this game is actually pretty accurate about game time. Like, even if you pause it and leave, the game save will be relatively accurate in how long you've played for. Other games will count all the time you've been alt-tabbed for. This doesn't seem to. It's not previously anyway. You're almost right. Turns out it was a prisoner who went Cyberpsycho and managed to escape. Coincidentally, just happened to be an avocado buddy of a prisoner I rescued from the same outfit. Managed to take him down gently. That was unexpected. Realized this information to Dakota. Probably better if the family takes it from here. Quicker he gets back to familiar territory, quicker he'll get back to normal. Saul was too valuable as a pawn, so it looks like they try to beat as much useful into us. This poor gon can make Saul watch, hoping that he'll crack. Then she took from one rides through the desert to separate them. It's probably when the things got out of hand. Probably mistook you for one of them. Good thing you were able to save him. But they will still do a grave for him, which is weird. Didn't they say before, or was that a different group, that they don't accept... No, the Autocados have Ogs. That must have been a separate group, so... I was thinking, maybe once they got him back, oh, you're Ogged now, mercy kill. And didn't give him a chance to get better, that's why he had a grave. But no, the Autocados do Ogs, so... Yeah, that was a different group. So yeah, that is just a bug, that they gave him a gravesite there. I was thinking initially that it wasn't a bug. The bug was that it didn't acknowledge non-lethal takedowns. But no, that is the bug. The hunt. NCPD boy in blue gives you a holler and you come running like an obedient dog. This ain't gonna become a habit, is it? Whatever. Sounds like he's got an errand for you. Real personal kind. At least it's better than chasing dead politicians. Just do me a favor. Don't get used to it. Ah. Let's turn off, take a right.